Good morning, day 2, and I'm really sore, so I'm gonna go get ready now, put the tent away and get ready to head off. So just getting ready to pack up the tent now. Backpack almost packed up. What I have noticed here is there's a hell of a lot of condensation. Even though it doesn't rain on the outside, the dew just builds up, and on the inside it's almost like it's rained inside. I've tried to wipe it off with the sponge, but that wasn't working well, so I resorted to the bamboo towel, and that seems to be absorbing it better. So maybe next time I'll bring the smaller bamboo towel to absorb the water. Let's finish packing up. Ready to go. We can leave here at 8 o'clock. I think that's because the checkpoints have to be manned as well, but we have to be out by 9, so everybody's starting to pack up. And I understood there's something like 262 people on this classic this time around. So let's see, this leg I think is supposed to be a little bit less strenuous, so 17.1 kilometers and not as high, so not as much of a downhill as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how I make it to the next camp. If my towel was dry enough, I would have taken a dip in this morning, but my towel was soaking wet after using it for the tent, so oh well, next time maybe. So while I'm waiting, I'm just looking at the little booklet and 4 stamps, including the night camp. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go. And the first group starting from the overnight checkpoint. And over the bridge and into the forest to start the first part of the second day. Whew. My back's hurting, my knees are okay at the moment, just doing a check. Shoulder is a little sore, but other than that I'm feeling okay. I slept reasonably, and the first 20 minutes was really bad, but I've slept okay. So I tell a lie, it wasn't the first 20 minutes that was difficult. Actually, it was more the first 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I found it really difficult to go to sleep. My knees were in a massive pain. I think the ibuprofen I took in the evening hadn't kicked in yet. After it kicked in, I got some sleep. I remember waking up about 1:30, looking at the time, and then I just went back to sleep again. I woke up at 5:45 to get ready for the next day. So we're off now, and as we go, as we have some spaces where I can talk to you guys a little bit more, I will do so. And I'll try and show you along the way as well what it's like. On the ascents and descents, not so sure what I can do, but I'll try. Where it's flat, I will definitely get back to you guys. So tell me what you guys think. My impression so far is that the Germany trek is actually more difficult than the Sweden trek. I find the climbing and descending really hard, and the other thing is because you can't camp anywhere, it's more difficult to pace yourself, so you have to get to each night campsite every evening. So that's a bit of a struggle because you can't pace yourself, so I find it harder. I'd like to hear your comments and see what you guys think. The guys who were on this trek, I think there's like 262 of us. So if you do find this video, please do let me know. First bridge, a little bit like some of the bridges on the Sweden Classic. Ooh, this looks nice to have a dip in. Wow. If I wasn't so slow and didn't have so many issues with my knees, I probably would have stopped, had a dip, freshened up and gone on. This is maybe 40 minutes from the checkpoint if anybody's interested, the overnight camp, and then you continue on the trail 40 minutes and then you're here. It's a bit of a flat location, and I thought I'd call out some stuff which I might forget, and I don't want to forget it before I get to the end. I will remember it, but I want to call it out now whilst it's still fresh. So yesterday I was, as I said, one of the last to arrive at camp. And as you saw on the video from yesterday, there was a really nice welcome. What I found really nice, and a call out and a thank you to all the Fjällräven staff and to all the volunteers as well, was that they recognized me and they knew about my knee, and they were just checking up that I was okay and checking up if I needed anything. And of course they do that with everybody who's looking a little disheveled and a little tired, and they did this throughout the trek as well, at every stage. And if you met somebody along the way as well, they would ask if everything was okay. And last night when I arrived, I must have looked particularly beaten up and disheveled, because one of the Fjällräven staff, who you'll recognize the name, I'll post it down at the bottom as well. He does a lot of Fjällräven videos for Fjällräven. He came over and told me that he'll set up my tent to get a break, go and get some German shredded pancakes, and regain my energy. And that was really nice. That was really nice. I also recognized him from the Sweden Classic, and I believe he recognized me too. So it was really nice to have that help and that knowledge that the staff are looking after you and watching over everybody to make sure that everybody's fit and in a good state to continue. So big call out to the Fjällräven staff and volunteers for organizing this and doing it in such a great way. Thank you guys. Thought I'd give you guys a view of the dreaded cow gate, which you get your backpack stuck on sometimes. These are all over this track. So open, squeeze inside, shuffle along, come out, and you're fine. Kind of. These are all electric fences, by the way. The cows, I suppose. At least on this side, they're electric. I think on this side they're not. Going down to the waterfall, be really careful. The path is wet and really slippery. I just slipped a bit on one of the rocks there, so just watch yourselves. Wow, nice waterfall. It's about a 2-minute detour from the main track, but it's recommended to go see this. You can even bathe in it if you really want to, which I might do, but the water's really cold. Might take a look and see. So this is the waterfall halfway between the night camp and the next checkpoint, and it's like literally 2 minutes walk from the trail, and it's really worthwhile. If you want to, you can even take a dip in here. I think the area is pockets here which the current isn't strong, but I think it's probably freezing. Let me have a look and see, maybe. So that was pretty refreshing. I did decide in the end to take a dip. As you saw, it's cold for sure. I'm all cleaned up now, got my shoes on, gonna cross the bridge and continue on to the first checkpoint for today, which I guess we're about halfway now, I think.